So there's no question that the plank is an excellent way to work on abdominal bracing and abdominal strength and endurance. But there's also some other things that it can really help with. It's also very beneficial when it comes to working on deep cervical alignment, shoulder stability. Great exercise. Often see it being used in gyms, not always in the right way. So today let's just have a quick look at how to correctly perform the plank. So first things first, you can look at two different ways of doing a plank. You can do it on your hands, you can also do it down on your knees. And really that's completely up to you. Some people who have wrist pain while they're doing a plank, while we address that wrist pain, I may just have them come down with their forearms. I really like the way that a plank on your hands directly follows into a push-up, which is an exercise that I just call a plank with movement. So first things first, in the setup, you want to have your hands directly underneath your shoulders or somewhere around there, feet just comfortably apart, and you want to neutralize your spinal curves as best as you can, and at the same time just tuck your chin slightly, make sure that you stay nice and long through your neck, and that engages those deep cervical flexors which are so dysfunctional in so many people. Quite often I see people doing planks like this with their cervical spine extended and their neck flexors all lengthened up. This is a great time to work on correcting that, and quite often when I add this into a plank for one of my clients, we have to regress how long they hold the plank because this adds so much strain to those neck flexors. So, neck nice and long, upper back as flat as you can get it, and just hold. I really like this exercise, but if you feel any back pain while you're doing it, it may be too hard for you, in which case you might just drop down to your knees and your forearms and work on it there. And what I do when I'm working with a client working in this position is I'll have them stay in that position until they can comfortably hold a plank for a minute for 3 sets. 3 sets of 1 minute on the knees, and then we'll come back up onto the hands and toes, and same thing there. Work until we have it perfected and we can perform 3 sets of 1 minute holds, and then we'll start looking at progressions, which for me are usually push-ups or Swiss ball rollouts or something along those lines.
Start on the floor in a push-up position with your hands directly underneath your shoulders and your feet just comfortably apart. From there, try to get your back into as neutral a position as you can. This will probably take a little tucking of the chin and of the hips to make sure they stay nice and straight. From there, hold. You should be able to feel your abs working, but if at any point you feel your lower back, you should stop there. Don't forget to breathe and make sure you don't get tight in your neck.